Family Farm Guy here, and this is the Lizard Conguito P50. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. This is by Hispano on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5. Here on the rock crawl map for this test of this little three-wheeled buggy, I guess you could call it. Quite an interesting little unit. 9.6, did I say 9.64 megabytes? 8 slots on console. We'll find it under vehicles and cars. And there she is, $17,000 to purchase. Excuse me. 50 to 2,100 horsepower. CVT transmission, 120 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour. Yes, well, that will change as we go along. 595 kilograms. Let's have a look at the configurations. Well, engine. So the Conguito 50 horsepower. We have the Conguito 120 at 250 horsepower. And then the ridiculous Conguito 200 at 2100 horsepower. So if we dial it back here, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so you see the variable transmission, 120 liters of fuel, 31 miles per hour. Those things don't change, but actually the top speed changes depending on the engine you have. You have 3174 miles per hour top speed for the 250 and 124 mile per hour top speed with the 2100 horsepower engine, just so you know. So no charge so far for anything. Wheels, Continental, BKT, Michelin, Midas, Nokian, and Trelleborg. Vredestein, and Vredestein. So all the tires, if we take a close, that's as close as I can look there. We have original rims, rims 1, rims 2, rims 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 original rims with wide tires, and then you go through them all with wide tires. So whichever one you want, that is available through every single option of tire. Right, window tinting 0, 25, 75, or 100. Rear hitch, yes or no? I say yes. Main color, we have all the wonderful, beautiful colors available here. $0 for that. If we go, yeah, $0 for any color. The central strip, not the Vegas strip, but just the central strip. $0 there. Rim color, we have a somewhat less choice for rim color, but still quite extensive. Even some beautiful colors like that. And the license plate goes on the rear right there. Alrighty then. As you can see here, they are quite tiny and would be appropriate for any kind of small. Let's just, yeah, we're going to talk about that in a moment. However, let's hop into this back one here and back this out. So I have two highly modified ones and a base model. This is the base model, and if you see 31 miles per hour. We'll take it for a little scoot here. It zips along pretty nicely, not tipsy at all. It is extremely stable. You wouldn't think it, but it is. Interior, the most simplest that you could imagine. Well, and you would expect, I am sure. It is really just a little buggy. Now we have a lights, signals, and let's get our help window on here. That's it. We have an interesting horn, to not to any surprise. Right, so there's that. And other than that, nothing much there. Now, obviously, there's a hitch, or there is a hitch, and it hooks up to a ball hitch. Right, so we're gonna run it through a couple of tests. This is not sure if this is yeah. So does this one do it? So when you drive forward and let off the gas, yeah, it wants to go. It just keeps kind of going and then finally stops. So even if you go and you stop, yeah, that's not bad. The RPMs are, I think it's a little, there's some kind of a, stop. So, now does this one do it? See, the RPMs are settled down on this one, so it stops right away. If I let off the gas, it stops. Go forward, let off the gas, it stops. The 2,000 horsepower one, if I go ahead, the RPM doesn't, it takes a long time for the RPM to go down, and then it finally stops. So let's take this up for a little ride, pulling this trailer. Now, I tried a bigger trailer than this, and it did not like it at all. It was too heavy. So, how stable is it at high speeds? Well, we're going to find out, because we are going really fast up this hill, and this is the less steep hill, of course. And there were 220. Whoa! Oh dear. Righto. Okay, well, how about we go up this hill then? Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Right. Oh, no. Okay, let's, yeah, so it's nice that it has a hitch. It actually makes it useful, I would say. So let's yeah, other than that, there's not a really whole lot else going on here. We're going to just have a little bit of fun here. Without the trailer on there, it's actually quite stable. You don't have that trailer weight bothering it, shall we say, but it is a teeny tiny thing, and going this fast, this is not going to end well, I'm sure. We're going to launch off of this at a really high rate of speed, and I think we're going to, oh dear, oh wow, that's that's very unexpected. Can we make it up this? And yeah, no problem there. Whoa. All right, well, let's get up to speed and see how she stops, because that's somewhat important as well, or as fast as we possibly can get here at the end of this. We're going pretty fast. We're going to run out of real estate here. Okay, brakes are on and very nice and stable. So just the tiniest little bit of, yeah, it just doesn't want to, it kind of doesn't want to stop dead when you're just kind of going forward a little bit. It'll just keep creeping. So aside from that, which is a very minor thing, I think, how many of you are going to use this to pull trailers around and such? Maybe a few. Yeah, a few of you. I'm going to say guess a few. How many of you are going to be curious about this? Quite a few, I'm sure. Is this a fun little thing to drive around? Sure it is. How useful is it? That's up to you. But there it is, the Lizard Conguito P50 by Hispano on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.